Yeah.
Should I start?
Yes,
Yes.
please do.
Yes. A very good morning to all my fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Welcome to the 508 meeting at Blue Quest Club, Gurgaon. I'm Payal and I'm your Sergeant at Arms, and it's a proud privilege for me to be so. I would start by stating the mission of our Toastmasters Club. We provide a supportive and learning experience in which members are empowered to develop greater communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self confidence and personal growth. We are now inside the code of conduct of a Toastmasters meeting, and as such, few rules apply to us. Rule number one, please ensure you are on mute if you're not speaking. Rule number two, please refrain from any behavior that might distract a person while speaking, unless the person specifically asks for your opinion. Rule number three, if you're going to talk about religion, sex, or politics, do it in a manner that doesn't offend the sentiments of anyone. Rule number four, this being an online meeting, please focus on the speaker. Think of this as a test for your listening skills. Rule number five, if you ask for your opinion, please use the raise hand icon on your screens to respond. Rule number six, please show your appreciation by applauding for the speaker using the gestures icon on your screens. Now, I would like to introduce the presiding officer for today's meeting. She's someone who perfectly balances her work and personal life. She's none other than she's someone who perfectly balances her work and personal life. She's someone who has always been an inspiration for me and yet very warm at heart. So please put our hands together as we welcome our presiding officer, Joyita Bhattacharya, on the stage and to address today's meeting. Thank you so much. Over to you, presiding officer.
Thank you so much, Payal. Very good morning to everyone. Welcome to this 508 meeting today. So before we will proceed with the meeting, I would like to introduce the guest today. So we have Rajesh here. So Rajesh, can you please introduce yourself?
Am I audible?
Yeah, hi. Yes.
Okay. So I'm Rajesh Pagal. I'm part of Turning Point Toastmaster Club members. And since this is the first time I joined, I'm excited to listen to all the participants, all the topics and all those things I need to listen. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rajesh. Welcome to this meeting today. Thank you. Uh, we have Urfia with us. Hey, hi, Urfia. How are you?
Hello, Joyita. I'm doing well. I'm here from Embark. I've regularly joined before as well. It's always a pleasure to be here.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Then we have Nimisha here with us. Hey, hi, Nimisha.
Hi,
Although they are
Joyita.
not guests, but still.
Thank you for recognizing us in every meeting. Thank you so much. And it has been again, I will second Urfi and that it is a pleasure to be here always. Um, I wake up to get into this meeting. I have skipped the office today in the morning, but I have woke up to be in this meeting. Thank you so much.
And it's a inspiration for us also because you guys are joining us in the early morning. Really, thank you so much. Then we have Haritika Ahuja with us. Hey, hi, Haritika.
Good morning. This is my first meeting as a Toastmaster. I'm really excited to join this.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Welcome to this meeting. Then we have our today's team on Gayatri. Just introduce yourself, then you can take it off. Hi,
Thank,
Gayatri.
thank you so much, Joyita. Hello, everybody. Everything, ev- Am I
So
audible?
just, yeah, you just introduce as a guest right now, and then I will introduce you for team mod
Okay.
role. Yeah.
Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm Gayatri from Turning Point Toastmasters, and I have been attending the Blue Quest meetings ever since I joined Toastmasters. And it has been an immense pleasure to be here every time I have come here. And it has been a good learning pad for me as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Gayatri. I think I have covered all the guests today. Did I miss anyone? No, I think, right? Okay. So without any further delay, I'd like to introduce our T-Mod for the day. So she has recently joined our Toastmaster Club. She spent past 2 years in traveling the length and breadth of the India to understand the pulse of our nation. She was in Narmada Parikrama for 7 months, and she walked about 3,500 kilometers bare feet. And she is also an English language trainer and a meditation instructor. She inspired to become a stress management coach for corporates as well. So without any further delay, I'd like to welcome our team at Gayatri for today's theme, Holy Trinity. Welcome to you, Gayatri.
Thank you so much, Joyita. My dear distinguished Toastmasters and distinguished guests, everything in this world revolves around three aspects. Everything revolves around three aspects: creation, curation, and the ultimate truth of new beginnings. Look anywhere, and you will see that there is someone who is creating, there is someone who is taking care of the thing. And then there is the time when the change happens and everybody welcomes the new change. Likewise, even in the Toastmasters Club, you will see there are three aspects to every Toastmasters meeting. There is a segment where we have prepared speeches, which are the creations of the speakers. Then comes the segment of table topics. Table topics master literally curates the talent at Toastmasters Club. The table topics section also happens to be the section where every member has scope to challenge himself or herself. Every member has scope to make mistakes, and every member gets an opportunity to improve themselves. If you make a mistake, the table topics master, like a good curator, takes care of you, encourages you, and gives you the confidence that you can do it. And then comes the final section, evaluation, the time for the ultimate truth. And with that truth, what do we do at Toastmasters Club? At Toastmasters, we accept that truth. We destroy all that is negative, and we lay the foundation for something new and something positive. And with that thought, we are going to introduce our general evaluator for today, Joyita Bhattacharya. We all know her as our presiding officer. We just saw that she's a mother to a wonderful boy. And we heard that she balances her work life as well as her family life. But there's something more about her that sets her apart from all of us. She is one soul that is enlightened, awakened in all the aspects. And probably that's the reason why she is really perfect for the role of general evaluator, because she connects with that aspect, the aspect of ultimate truth, literally from her heart. Over to you, Joyita Bhattacharya.
Thank you so much, Gayatri. So today I will be playing the role of general evaluator. So evaluation, it means the adding value to your speeches and whatever you are going to deliver today, whether it is prepared speech or the table topics. So I will evaluate the evaluators of this prepared speech, and also I will evaluate the entire meeting today. But I cannot do it alone. I have wonderful team with me as well. So I will start introducing my team members one by one. So I would request first our timer to introduce herself. Haritika, over to you.
You are on mute, Haritika.
Haritika, you're muted.
Sorry. Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, I'm the timer of the day. I'm responsible to keep a track of the time taken by various speakers and role players. Typically, a prepared speech is timed for 5 to 7 minutes. I'll show the green card at 5 minutes, the yellow card at 6 minutes, and the red card at 7 minutes. There's a grace period of 30 seconds on either side. I request speech evaluators to apprise me if the speech time is different from 5 to 7 minutes. For table topics, each speaker is required to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. I'll show the green card at 1 minute, the yellow card at 1 minute and 30 seconds, the red card at 2 minutes. Table topic speakers have a grace period of 30 seconds on the plus side. Speech evaluators are allotted 2 to 3 minutes for evaluation. The green card will be shown at 2 minutes, the yellow card at 2 minutes 30 seconds, and the red card at 3 minutes. There is a grace period of 30 seconds on either side. Please note that as a timer, I'll keep the cards up until the speaker stops speaking, unless otherwise instructed by Toastmasters of the day or general evaluator. I'll provide no signal, verbal or non-verbal, to indicate that your time is up. Any speaker who finishes before or after the grace period will not be considered. I'll submit my report in the evaluation session. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Haritika, who said that you are too new to this Toastmaster. Wonderfully, you mentioned each and every point to us to remember how we will proceed with the time, remembering time in our mind. Thank you so much, Haritika. Now, moving ahead, I'd like to introduce our counter, Urfia. Hey, Urfia.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. My role as an R counter today is to note and keep track of words and sounds used as a crutch, pause, or filler by anyone who speaks during the meeting. The use of inappropriate interjections such as and, well, but, so, like, as well as sounds like will be met with an audible click. I will note any uses of the crutch or filler words mentioned and share my report when called upon by the general evaluator. Thank you. Back to you, Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Orphea, with a wonderful voice. Always you inspired us and you give the tips on the filler words that we should follow. Thank you so much. Now, I'd like to introduce our grammarian of the day, Ruchita. Hey, Ruchita.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Joyita. Thank you. Okay, so today I am a grammarian of the day, and my task is to use the bad usage and the good usage of the word, to keep a note of that, and I will share my report at the end in the evaluation section. I will also share the word of the day for today, and I will encourage all of you to please use this during your speech or any communication within the meeting. The word of the day is
You are on mute, Ruchita. We
okay.
need the word of the day.
Word of the day is stellar, of a star or stars. So, stellar people are activities of extremely high standard, outstanding, or immense. So, I'll encourage you to kindly use this word during our meeting today. Thank you. Thank you, Jyota.
Thank you so much, Ruchita. As we know that every time during your speech also you are giving us so good words. And today, as you are our grammarian, I am very confident that we will learn many things from you. Thank you so much. Now, I will submit my report at the end of the meeting. So over to you, Madam Timond.
Thank you so much, Joyita. So, my fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, as we heard, everything revolves around the three aspects. In India, we'll call these three aspects as Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh. Brahma, the creator, Vishnu, the curator, and Shiva, the ultimate truth. Go to the West, and in West, they identify these three aspects as the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and each performing the same duties. Talk about the clubs. Every Toastmaster club has a team that has created it. Every club has a team that has curated it. And over a period of time, there have been several new beginnings. And talking about these clubs, we'll be having our next speaker. But before that, let's call the evaluator for our first speaker. When we say evaluator, we just said that it's the ultimate truth. And a devotee of Shiva himself, Kapil Kakkad, is going to be evaluating the first speaker to tell you more about the goals and other aspects of the first speaker's speech. Over to you, Kapil Kakkad.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Gayatri, and good morning, everyone. My name is Kapil Kakkad, and I am evaluating today our first speaker, Payal Agarwal, who is delivering her first speech from level 3, which is presentation mastery. And the speech topic is persuasive speaking. And the purpose of the speech is the purpose of this project is for the member to understand the types of persuasive speeches and deliver a persuasive speech at a club meeting. Now, timer, please note that time for this prepared speech is 5 to 7 minutes. Over to you, Payal, and all the best.
Thank you so much, Kapil.
Oh, I'm sorry. Over to you, Timur.
It's perfectly fine, Kapil. So, what happens next? We just spoke about the clubs. And to tell us more about the health of this Blue Quest Club, we have our next speaker coming up, who is the movie buff. She's not just a movie buff, she's also very, very, very passionate about herself and her children. And talk about creativity and creations. And what she says is WhatsApp. Over to our next speaker, our first speaker of the day, Payal. Payal, over to you. Payal, the health of Blue Quest Club. The health of Blue Quest Club, Payal. Payal, over to you.
Thank you, Madam Toastmasters of the Day. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Health in your hands. I would like you all to spend some time thinking about people who are successful, thinking about how have they achieved their goals in their careers, personal lives, and communities. And then to think, what are the characteristics these people have in common? A study conducted by a magazine found out that there are 6 characteristics successful people have in common. I would not go into the details of all these, but I would like to point out the 2 main characteristics, that is energy and stamina. Energy and stamina to relentlessly strive towards their goals and make their dreams a reality. Today, I have a proposal to not only make this club the best club around, but also the healthiest. By being the healthiest club, we would push ourselves to be healthy and thus be better speakers and strive to be strong leaders. The stamina and energy acquired through adequate sleep and nutrition in our lives will in turn help us to overcome all the weaknesses we experience as work or at personal lives. So my proposal is to improve the health and vitality of all the members of this club. I know what you all must be thinking, that this being a public communication club, how does health and nutrition matter at all? I, as a speaker, can tell you that it will make all the difference in your confidence and your energy levels. When we go back to our day-to-day activities, we are constantly overwhelmed by the lives outside public speaking. We'll go back to our families and to work. If we don't know how to manage our lives and our bodies effectively, it's all going to affect you in what kind of a speaker and leader you are. So the plan is to implement the proposal, which would look like this. Don't worry, I'm not going to convert this public communication club to a fitness club. My plan is to introduce an idea that I would like you all to be convinced about. The idea is that why not we dedicate a few minutes to at the end of each meeting to one particular health tip. This if that makes sense, we would all start looking for health tips around us. It would be on the same lines as the word of the day, wherein we have a grammarian which gives out a word of the day, and we start using it in our communication. Likewise, the health tips given by the members at the end of the meeting would in turn help us to really incorporate it in our lives. Knowingly or unknowingly, we would start looking for tips and start practicing and following them gradually. The next idea is on the lines of evaluation and feedback. Just as evaluation and feedback are the most important aspect and section of a Toastmasters meeting for every role player, in the same way, why can't we introduce a simple exercise after every role play? This, in turn, would help every role player to be charged up before every meeting, before he or she plays her role. So, friends, this proposal is not too extreme. It's just a simple idea, which I'm very confident about will help us to make our club stand out among all the other clubs in our vicinity and be one of the most healthy clubs which people would like to join. Thank you so much. Over to you, Toastmasters of the Day, Gayatri.
Thank you so much, Payal. Now that was an excellent analogy to connect our Toastmaster Club with health. And talking about Toastmasters Club, when we talk about the three aspects of creation, curation, and the ultimate truth, we talk about Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh. What role every member of the Toastmasters Club play? Now that is for all of you to contemplate on. But I know one thing for sure. When it comes to Blue Quest Toastmasters Club, Saurendra Bhaumik is definitely the Brahma. He has been the founding member of the club, and he has been with this club ever since. And Saurendra Bhaumik also happens to be the evaluator for our next speaker. Now, I would like to call upon stage Saurendra Bhaumik, the Brahma himself of Blue Quest Club. Over to you, Saurendra.
Sir, you are talking on mute.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Madam Radha Gayatri. I was pretty mesmerized by what you've been saying, and I don't know how you mentioned me as Brahma, which I think I'm not. Anyway, but today's speech is by DTM Rupinder Singh, and he will be attempting the research and presenting model, and his speech
So it's
will
not
be
research and presenting. It's,
that's what.
Okay, let's go with that.
That's the evaluation sheet that has been sent to me, sir. So the purpose of the project is for the member to learn and review basic research methods and present a well-organized and well-researched speech on any topic. The member will present a well-delivered speech, and the speech may be humorous, informational, or any style the member chooses. The speech content and style should work well together. The project is not a report on the content of the research is presenting. Now, I'm not very sure, Rupinder, if that's what you had in mind, but let's hear your speech and then we will work on this. Over to you and best of luck. Over to you, Madam TMOD.
Thank you so much, Saurendra. Now, our Sergeant at Arms mentioned in the beginning of the meeting that this is the 508th meeting of the Blue Quest Toastmasters Club. When you have seen over 500 meetings, you must feel that, yeah, we have seen more or less everything that is there to see. But believe me, you can count on the next speaker to surprise you even after all this time and always. Our next speaker is a wonderful father to a very handsome son. And there is something very special about him. He has this thing which he just, I mean, you can see I can't even find words. How do I mention him? Well, let's just put it this way. Everything he does is out of the box. Believe me, you don't believe me? Okay, here is what you're going to see next. This is going to be the proof, the ultimate proof. What do you think about when I say filler quotes? Anything? Hold your thought there, because our next speaker, the one and only Rupinder Singh, is going to talk about filler quotes. Over to you, Rupinder.
Our next speaker needs no introduction, but I will still introduce our next speaker. So saying, my meeting host proceeded to introduce me for a full 8 minutes. I was supposed to give an icebreaker for 4 to 6 minutes. Madam Toastmaster of the Day and fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests, today I intend to remind you of the filler quotes you use and convince you to stop using them. What? Did I hear you say I don't use any filler quotes? Oh well, let's see. Let me begin with the widely popular, without further ado. I'm not going to ask you how many of you have used it. I'm going to ask you how many of you even know the meaning of the word ado. Don't try raising your hand. Let me enlighten you. Ado means teenager in French and turmoil in English. Now, I don't know what you say when you what you mean when you say without further ado, because without further teenager does not make any sense. And if you're saying without further turmoil, then remember you're inside a Toastmasters meeting. And a Toastmasters meeting is anything but tumultuous. So, for the last time, without further ado, please get rid of this phrase, without further ado. Our next pet peeve is, I would now like to blah, 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 blah. Really? You would like to? Would you like some French fries to go with that? A cookie, perhaps? Might I recommend our delicious assortment of chocolates while we're at it? Honestly, what do you mean by you would like to? The stage is yours. Do whatever you feel like. Just don't tell us what you would like to, because that sends us into our respective fantasies. Trust me, you don't want me to be a part of your fantasies. So stop using I would like to. The next phrase that really peeves me off is when you have a small problem. Honestly, how small is it? See, to me, small means, it's nothing. We probably should not even have mentioned it, in which case, why would you even call it out? Usually, though, it is not small. I mean, when you call me up and say that you have a small problem or you have a small request, it usually means that you want me to drop whatever I'm doing and do whatever you want me to do. That does not make it a small problem. Let me explain with an example. You are in an aeroplane. You experience turbulence. That is a small problem. You look out of the window and you see that an engine is on fire. That is not a small problem. It is not like, hey, control tower, we've got a small problem. Our engine is on fire. You're never going to do that. So please tell it like it is. Do not tell me that it is a small problem. Next example. In the interest of saving time. What follows is not in the interest of saving time. Variants include, I know we are running short of time, so I will make it quick. Stop lying to yourself. Seriously, it will be anything but quick or in the interest of time. I was once at an event that was running way behind schedule. So the MC said, in the interest of saving time, we will skip the dance performance and go straight to the address by our chief guest. I felt bad for all those people in the dance performance. I'm pretty sure they had practiced very hard, and even if they were getting paid, there is nothing more that an artist likes than to go on stage and perform. But that is not where it stopped. What followed was horrendous. The chief guest decided that because he's been given additional time, it is a license for him to speak as long as he likes. So he started with, I will only take 2 minutes of your time. And after 5 minutes of garrulous garbage, he said, I know we are running short of time, so I will be quick. Except he wasn't quick. And I felt genuinely disappointed for the dance performance. So please stop saying that you're doing this in the interest of saving time. Fellow Toastmasters, Madam Toastmaster of the Day, distinguished guests, every time you go on stage, think of the audience. Imagine there are 75 people and you say, our next speaker needs no introduction, and you follow it up with 8 minutes of introduction. Yes, you think you are spending 8 minutes, but think of it this way. You are actually spending 75 into 8, 600 minutes cumulatively. That is 10 hours, and it is a criminal waste of time. Imagine telling your chief executive officer that you lost your organization 10 hours of productive work. He will not say, oh, now you don't need any introduction. And he will not say, in the interest of wasting more time, he will straight away on the spot say, you are fired. And then it will not be a small problem for you. And you will not say, sir, I will take only 2 minutes of your time. Please hear me out, because he won't. And without further ado, and in this case, ado means turmoil, you will be gone. So the next time you want to say, use filler quotes, simply say, let me waste your time, and continue. Hopefully, this was not a waste of your time. Madam Toastmaster.
I am blank. During the entire speech that Rupinder just delivered, I decided, let me make an effort and remove all the filler phrases from my speech as Toastmaster of the Day today. And now 70% of my speech is gone. I really don't know what to do. I'm talented, I am really very talented, and I'm going to take inspiration from the three aspects of, the three aspects that are running this entire universe. Now, I am going to do something about it. I'm not going to use any filler phrase. And with that thought, I would like to hand over to our table topic master. As mentioned in the beginning of the session, table topic master is more like the curator for any club. And when the table topic master is there and he's giving you the speech, he's giving you the topics, and he is encouraging you, and he's bringing you to that space wherein you feel comfortable. You feel like you're with your mother. And that is exactly what our table topic master for today is like, except that it is she, it is not he. And she connects the curator, the Vishnu, more with mother. And that is how that is how she has decided to convene the table topic session like a mother. So don't worry. She's going to be very, very, very encouraging. And she's a follower of Krishna. So don't worry, she is going to pardon your 100 crimes so far as you are going to go out there and speak. So without much, oh no, sorry. We are not going to use the filler phrases. No. So we are going to go to our table topics master, who has been extremely inspiring throughout the journey. The first time I played the role of timer, I typically copied her, and I got so many so much of appreciation. I mean, at our club, they all said that I was the best timer they had ever seen, and I did not tell them that it was Nimisha from whom I learned it. She has this knack of doing things extraordinarily, and that is why I really love her. You call her anytime with a problem, you call her anytime with a doubt, and she will do more than just solving your doubt. She will give you more food for thought. And with that food for thought, over to you, our table topics master for today, Nimisha Singla. Nimisha, over to you.
Thank you so much, Madam Toastmaster Gayatri. That has been an enigmatic introduction for me. First time I have been introduced like this. And with this, I will take forward this table topic. I'm trying to avoid the filler words. So with this, now I have stolen a little idea from our Toastmaster Surinder, and but still in a little different manner. I have chits with me which has the first letter of the name of the guests as well as the auxiliary role players. I have taken consider into the people who get the very less time on the stage. So if you get, suppose we have three people naming Rupinder, Rajesh, and Ruchita. So I will go with the very first person who has just like guest, Rajesh, and then moving forward, the time they get on the stage. So I have this four chits with me right now, and I'm going to pick one. After that, when the person is called upon the stage, they will have to select. So today it is going to a random. It is going to be a random letter game. So I do not have numbers. I have letters with me from A to H. You have to select a letter, and accordingly, I will be giving you a topic. You will be evaluated by Madam Journal Evaluator in the evaluation section. So first of all, I have these four chits, and I'm going to pick one chit which says the letter R. So I would like to invite our guest Toastmaster Rajesh onto the stage.
Yes, I'm there. Maybe. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, Toastmaster Rajesh, we are able to hear you. Can we also see you?
The problem is that I have.
Perfectly fine. It's
Okay.
just your expressions we curate.
Yeah.
Thank you. So I would like you to choose a letter from A to H. Any letter from A to H. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H.
I think I'll take the G.
Okay, great. Toastmaster Rajesh, art is essential to life. Art is essential to life. Toastmaster Rajesh.
See, there are three things in our life which required. One is the food, shelter, and clothes. If you'll go for food, shelter, clothes, so first things food. Since I've chosen the G, it is groceries. So the groceries, it is if you don't buy groceries, or if you don't know, means so what are the things we need to go and to purchase from the outsides, then it will be difficult. So always select whatever the things you need, go and collect at once. Uh, yeah, thank you, Nimja.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rajesh, for sharing your opinion on this topic. What is essential for you in the life? Going forward, I am left with the three chits. I'm going to shuffle them and pick up. So I have the letter with me. Toastmaster, a timer, Toastmaster Ritika. We have you. Can you speak?
Yes, yes,
Hi.
yes.
Nimisha, I would suggest we go with people who haven't spoken yet. Haritika will anyway get a chance.
Okay. I, I do have the chits with the name, so I'll be calling them. Okay, let me just move on to the next chit. We have B. B for Bhavna. Do we have Bhavna onto the stage? Yes. Thank you so much.
Hi, Nimisha.
Hi. So I would like you to choose I would like you to choose a letter from A to H, leaving G aside.
I'll go with my initials, B.
Okay, that is great. Toastmaster Bhavna, to be grown up is a state of mind. To be grown up is a state of mind. Toastmaster Bhavna.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nimisha. I truly agree that being grown up is a state of mind, because I feel that we should never let our child within us die. I did not realize this till the time, till last year, till the time I have a baby. Now, when I am with him the entire day, I have to mimic, I have to take out funny sounds. And trust me, if you see me doing all that, you will see that I am some moron or something. But you know, I find it really funny, but this is what I have to enact to be. And I find that somewhere that I have found that child within myself. So I always feel that one should not let that child die. Of course, we have to be, we are running a rat race. We have to be on our toes 24/7. But there's something that should bring eternal rush to us. Whether, if you like climbing, you like trekking, you like whatever is there, you enjoy hanging out with friends. So there should be some or the other activity that should not let the child within you die. So I would always urge everybody to find that quest, to find your interest, which makes you alive, which makes you want to live life. If you want to play with your kids, or if you like something adventurous, going out, going on a trip, something to look forward to. And I also feel that age is just a number. So it doesn't matter if you are 50 or you are 20, you should not let the child within you die. Over to you, our Toastmaster Nimisha. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Bhavna, for sharing your thoughts on age. Now, we have a next. I have the next chit, although I know the name, the letter in the chit. It's V. We have Toastmaster Vikas in a forum, in the forum. Can we have him on the stage, please? Toastmaster Vikas.
Yeah, hi everyone, good morning.
Hello, you are audible and visible. I would like you to choose a letter from A to H, leaving B and G aside.
Let's go with my initials V.
From A to H.
From A to H.
A to H.
Let's take P.
B and G are taken.
I said P.
From A to H. It's A, C, D, E, F, H.
C. Let's go with C.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Sorry for less options. So, Toastmaster Vikas. Children learn what they live with. Children learn what they live with. Toastmaster Vikas.
So I agree with this statement that children live what they learn, right? So basically, I take example of my daughter, right? Whenever we see that my daughter is not doing something good, for example, she is using any word which is not appropriate to use, I tell her, my daughter name is Parisha. I tell her, Parisha, why you are saying this? Then I think that from where she learned these kind of words. And somehow when I go back in my memory, if I recall, she speaks the same words which actually we speak every day in front of her. Then I felt she is going to learn from the environment where she lives, where she hear every day what we are doing. So yes, she is going to learn what we are going to speak in front of her. Children catch each and everything, what parents do in front of them. So parents should be very attentive whenever they act in front of their children. So basically, it is not going to have, some sort of learning which is time bounded. They learn every day, they practice every day, and that's what they are going to perform in their life. So parents should take care, whenever they are doing something, whenever they are interacting. So this is one thing which I wanted to communicate. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Vikas, for stating your opinion on the same.
We have
And
Raj Mehta.
yes, I would like to call the Raj professional speakers. I believe he's with the name professional speakers. I would like to invite distinguished Toastmaster Raj Mehta onto the stage. I'm calling them for the table topics section. As a table topic speaker, I will request Toastmaster Raj to please join us. Okay, let's move on to next. Maybe when he is with us, let's move on to next. I have two more with me. One of which says Kapil. Kapil, can we have you on the stage? Yes, please unmute.
Yeah, yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So you would like to choose a letter, or I straight away go with the topic?
I'll choose A.
Okay, fine. Okay, you choose A. Thank you so much. Toastmaster Kapil. The world is smaller place these days. The world is smaller place these days. Toastmaster Kapil.
Thank you, Nimisha. Yes, world is smaller these days because and this corona pandemic has actually vouched this particular fact because of no travel, we can't travel outside our city, or probably it has opened up now, but we can't travel outside of our country. We can't travel, or for some people, they are not allowed to visit their office. So for example, me, I actually stay at my home because we are allowed to work from home. So our company is not allowing us to go to office. So for me, this is actually a very true statement that world has become very small for me. I had to go to my sister's place on Rakhi, but there were few cases around her area, so I was advised by her not to come at her place. So I actually felt very bad about that, because this was the first occasion that I couldn't go to her place. So because of all this, I do feel that world has become smaller. I'm sure that once this pandemic is over, most of the people would like to explore the whole world with their, I mean, uh, with their resources or whatever they want to do. So yes, I do agree with your statement. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Kapil. So I would like to call distinguished Toastmaster Raj Mehta onto the stage.
Don't think he's there. We can move on to
Okay.
the next speaker. This will be the
Yes.
last table topic.
All right. Yes, we have him. Do I have the permission to take two?
Let's go with Raj Mehta and then close.
Okay. Toastmaster Raj Mehta, can we hear you? Can you please request you to please unmute yourself?
Yeah, Nimisha, thank you for calling me. I'm here.
Thank you so much. So, Toastmaster Raj Mehta, what would you rather be, wise or intelligent? What would you rather be, wise or intelligent, Toastmaster Raj?
People say that life goes parallelly. When we say parallelly, it means we have to take so many paths. But for each path, there is some particular traits are required. At some paths, you need intelligence. At some path, you need wiseness or wisdom. So point is, which is the one thing which will help you in taking you to the destination. You can get the intelligence by reading books or by studying so many things or doing courses. But as far as wisdom is concerned, as far as wiseness is concerned, it doesn't come by reading or by attending classes or doing things like that. It comes with your experience of life, how you take the life, how you receive the life, and how you take the messages of the life. I have seen people who are not great at all, but in spite of that, they are able to perform so well. I tell you, I am in a new office and there is a person who comes here for cleaning. This person is totally illiterate. He is not able to write anything or read anything. In spite of that, he is doing nicest work in my office. He is just, reads and then cleans everything. But the way he is doing it, I have not seen people who might have been studied maybe up to 10th or 7th or whatever class, but they were not doing the things as good as this person is doing. So I think intelligence is something which is required for going in your career, but if it is life, wiseness is something which is the most important thing. Thank you.
Thank you so much, distinguished Master Raj. And now I would like, this concludes the table topic section. I would like the host to raise the poll for yes, table topic speakers. Please vote. And meanwhile, I hand over the stage to our Madam Toastmaster, Gayatri. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Table Topics Master Nimisha. And like the last Table Topic speaker said, intelligence and wisdom, two essential aspects that everyone needs to succeed. And there is third aspect I would like to add, diligence. And that is what is going to make you successful in life. When you enter into some zone, if you have these three things, you're going to succeed. And that is exactly what our general evaluator did with her life. For her, Shiva is not a religious deity. For her, Shiva is the ultimate power of consciousness. So when I say that our general evaluator is awakened and enlightened, Believe me, they are not the filler phrases or filler words. That is a reality, a ground reality, because she took efforts to understand the essence of this universe. She took the efforts to understand the essence of being in oneness with the ultimate power. And with the guidance of that ultimate power and that ultimate consciousness is coming our general evaluator, Joyita Bhattacharya, with her general evaluation report and her tag team report. Over to you, Joyita Bhattacharya.
Thank you so much, Gayatri. So we will start our evaluation today. First, we will evaluate the speeches, the prepared speech. So I would like to request our first evaluator of the day, uh, Toastmaster Kapil, to evaluate the speech. Over to you, Kapil.
All right, so I was evaluating Payal today, and I would first like to congratulate Payal for delivering her first speech on level 3. So congratulations, Payal. So the thing I like about your speech, first, that you chose a great topic, which is health. And during this pandemic, I'm sure that we all want to take care of our health. So you gave us a point, do some exercise in between, switch off roles while sitting and attending this meeting, which is a great idea. And we follow this practice in our office, in one of our team meeting as well, that there is a guy who has a job to get this done whenever we have a small break. So I'm sure that this is a very practical idea, but may not be applicable to our Blue Quest meeting because of time constraint. But yes, it is a good idea. Secondly, I always like the way you deliver your speech, the pace at which you deliver your speech. It's not too fast, not too slow, so it's easy to comprehend and follow your speech all throughout. So that is one thing which I also want to learn, because at time my pace goes down and at time I'm too fast. So this is something which is good. But and coming back to recommendation, so this also becomes at times your weakness also, because uh, you maintain the same tone throughout. So voice modulation is one thing where we all Toastmasters have been told that one should modulate your voice to make it more engaging, and that is very true. But in your case, I found that the tone was very flat all throughout. And the other thing that I found that your eye contact was not so consistent. I guess because you were referring some document, so because of that, it was distracting you, and your eye contact with the audience was not that great. So you may be probably in your next speeches, you maybe want to look out for that. And again, in the end, I would say that it was a great speech. You met your objective, because the objective of the speech was to give a new idea or new thought to the audience, and that is what I guess that you achieved by giving us a thought that one can do exercise in between the role switch. So congratulations, Payal, and looking forward to your next speeches. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kapil. Next, I'd like to call upon Shaurendra to evaluate Rupendra's speech.
Thank you so much, Madam G. Bennett Corf once said that the person who can bring the spirit of laughter into a room is indeed blessed. Today, we saw an example of a speaker who brought in a stellar speech on discourses which are markers. Discourses are otherwise called as fillers. And these things which are used generally by people who normally are good at speaking, examples like without further ado. And when you understand the meaning of ado, you suddenly realize how inapt that particular discourse would have been in a speech. Yes, when someone says he wants to like to do something, it opens up a vista of thoughts in the mind of the speaker. Oh, sorry, the audience. Small problem is never a small problem, like the speaker just mentioned. It's so true about it. And the intent of saving time, we in Toastmasters, don't we know how powerful that word of saving times is there. I enjoyed every moment of the speech. Actually, I recollect having discussed with the speaker many a times on some of these topics, but to bring all of them together to make it into a speech and then explained how it has an impact on the audience, which is hearing you, is brilliantly. And as I said, it's a stellar speech, which is going to be remembered by each and every one of us who have had the opportunity of hearing the speech. I also would like to tell the speaker that he should modulate his voice slightly, because I thought that he was at the same pitch and tone as he went right through his speech. He had an exalted feeling and he kept leveling it at that level. If you had changed or modulated your voice slightly, it would have really brought about fantastic improvement in the speech. Try it, Rupinder. I think you can really crack this to a very major extent. I still feel that this was an amazing, and again, I'm repeating the word of the day, it is a stellar speech. We are blessed to have heard such a wonderful speech. Thank you very much for presenting a thought which all of us will value always. Over to you, Madam G. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Saurendra. So now I will move on to, so I'd like request members to give your vote for the evaluators.
I think there is
something, yeah, best speech evaluator. The names are not correct here. They are speakers.
No, the second name is not correct. I
Yeah,
think
just
first
take it
name.
as Shaurendra Bhaumik.
Okay, okay. I hope every one of you have voted right now. So now we can move to our evaluation section, the next part. I'd like to request timer of the day to submit your report.
Thank you, Presiding Officer. In the prepared speech, Payal took 4 minutes 48 seconds and Rupinder took 7 minutes 28 seconds. So we have one disqualification here. In the evaluation section, Kapil Kakkar took 40 seconds for goals and 2 minutes and 40 seconds for evaluation. And Surendra Bhaumik took 3 minutes and 34 seconds. So we have one disqualification here also. In the table topic section, Rajesh took 42 seconds. Bhavna took 1 minute and 42 seconds. Vikas took 1 minute 57 seconds. Kapil took 1 minute 28 seconds. Raj Mehta took 1 minute 52 seconds. So we have one disqualification here also. TM Modi took 10 minutes and 6 seconds. Presiding officer took 3 minutes 40 seconds till now. Grammarian took 1 minute and 8 seconds. Our counter took 45 seconds. That's all from my side. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Haritika. Now I'd like to call upon our counter of the day.
Thank you, Madam General Evaluator. Today's meeting was for the record books. I've shared my screen. The stellar performers were Saurindra and Haritika with no R's or pauses or any filler words. I have color coded the entire report in an ombre of green color. You can please refer to the report on the screen. If any further details required, please let me know. Thank you. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much. Now I'd like to call upon Ruchita to submit your report.
Thank you. So I did not notice any bad use of language, but I did notice some good words during our speech. So the words which were used during the speech were out of the box, widely popular. Some good words which all helped us to enhance our vocabulary was tumultuous, horrendous, gregulous, garbage, rat race, adrenal rush, quest, time bounded, and way behind schedule. So there was no bad usage as such, but I used a very like I saw a very little usage of the word stellar. It was used 3 times during our meeting today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ruchita. So now I'm going to submit my report. Okay, let's give the vote for the auxiliary role player first. Now I will start my report. So our meeting started a little late today. It started at 8:40 a.m. And after that, the entire thing is in front of all of you. The way our team presented today's theme and related that to our Toastmaster meeting, that's amazing. When I was listening to you, Gayatri, so where is Gayatri? I just want to see her. When I was listening to you, Gayatri, I was thinking I was just watching a TV show, well researched, but it was you that amazingly trained yourself, rehearsed before you presented this theme of the day. You are the stellar performer, and the creativity in your words are amazing. Really, we have learned many things from you today. The calmness, the patience, the way you have carried entire meeting, it's really something we should again see the recording of this meeting today. Amazing, Gayatri. Many thanks to you. Now, I'd like to go to evaluate our table topics. Okay, before I will evaluate the members, first I'd like to evaluate our TTM, our table topic master, Nimisha. Nimisha is always with good voice modulation, and her thoughts always presented good speeches. We know that. And her creativity always there when she played the role of table topic master, as a table topic master. Even I remembered the first time when she did in our Toastmaster club, and this time also. This is amazing, Nimisha, and you helped us. Not table topics are impromptu speeches that we know, but if we think beyond that, every time it helps us to learn something new. The new tips are coming to us. So each and every table topics that you have selected help us to understand the what should be our next step and how we can correct with this thoughts. So these are amazing thoughts. Thank you so much, Nimisha, for all your table topics for today. Now I'd like to evaluate each and every members. First, I will start with Rajesh. his topic was art is essential to life. As you gave this topic to Rajesh started talking about the essential thing, that is food. It's a really nice example, and we should be very creative while we will select food, because without food, and without good food rather I should say, we shouldn't maintain our good life and healthy balance in our life. Thank you so much, Rajesh, for your tips for today. I will say this is a tips for today. Then let's move on to Bhavna. Bhavna, who again inspired us that age is not a number. However, we think that, okay, shall we start something new? We already reached that age. So, but you inspired us that this is just a number. Be like that child in you and enjoy whatever you are doing. Thank you so much, Bhavna. And you also maintain that 3 points here, that when we start, generally we are following some protocol in table topics, that is opinion, example, and the conclusion. Those 3 parts are also there in your speech. Thank you so much, Bhavna. Then I move on to Vikas. Vikas, you have said very this is a truth of a life as well, that whatever we will do in front of our children, they will catch like that. For one example, I'd like to tell that sometime I used to say my elder son, so Gayatri, I have 2 sons, so sometimes I used to say my son that you are making me mad. And one day he told me, "Are you mad, Mama?" So I told, "How dare you? You are asked that you are calling me a mad." So he told, "You only told that I'm making you mad, so you are a mad." so so we are very, this tips I will remember, although I try to remember, but now I will remember more, because that has been discussed in Toastmaster as well. So I will remember this point definitely. And you have also followed that protocol, opinion, example, and the conclusion very nicely. Thank you so much, Vikas. And nice to see you after a long time. Now move on to Kapil. So your topic is the world is smaller space these days. Yes, we are really missing our travel. We generally, the travel is the essential part of our life. So if that is not present, and even we are not going to our market every day, we are just calling to any home delivery person, and they are providing all these goods to us. So this thing, we just have come back to the basics, where we are staying at home and doing all this stuff at home only. So this is also, you just triggered the point that how much we are missing our travel. Thank you, Kapil. Then Raj Mehta, thank you, sir, for a lovely topic. The way you have described that, what would you rather be, wise or intelligence? I even, this is my same opinion as you, that these 2 words are present in our life in parallel. While intelligence, that is, I think it's a starting point where we have learned something and we are trying to apply when something new come up. But wise is that will come with the experience. So with your intelligence, go ahead and you will genuinely you will get the experience to grow as an intelligent person. Thank you so much for that. So now I'd like to move our next section, that is the evaluation for today. So evaluation is the adding value to the speakers. It is the art. Again, this is an art to describe that what are all the strong points of a speaker and what are all the improvement points. And if we say that these 2 points are well are properly used well when our speaker Kapil evaluated our speaker Payal, he he followed the CRC approach during his speech, and very nicely he mentioned the strong points of Payal, and also he helped where Payal can improve, and she can implement or incorporate that all those points in her next page for the betterment. Thank you, Kapil, for wonderful evaluation today. And then Shaurendra sir. So today I thought I'll try to call Shaurendra. I tried, and now I'm during evaluation I can't control myself. I said so. So uh, it is the blessing. Shaurendra sir, that whenever we are listening to you, it is adding values to us, not only the speaker. And today, while Rupender helping us to understand through his speeches how we can avoid the failures phases. It was we were so much into this speech we couldn't find out any problem there, but you helped us to understand that how this speech can be improved. So thank you, sir. You also followed the CRC approach that we have learned from you again. Then I'd like to go to our auxiliary team members. Haritika, she told that she is very new, but the way she performed her role today, it's amazing, Haritika. So I really have learned many things from you today, the way you have shown the cards and you captured the time of each and every speeches. That's amazing, Haritika. Good job. Then our counter. So first time when I listened to her, that time I was really happy during her speech, and I thought her expression is her creativity, and the way she showcase today's report, that's amazing, and that will click on mind. Okay, what's the count of my filler words? Okay, for Joyita it is more than 5 hours because I'm speaking a lot today. Thank you so much, our counter and grammarian. You always helped us to enhance our knowledge, Ruchita. So today also you did a wonderful job. And with this, I want to hand over this podium to our T-Mod Gayatri.
Thank you so much, Joyita, for that stellar report. And I would also like to take this opportunity to invite all of you for tomorrow's stellar session at Turning Point Toastmasters Club, which is happening tomorrow evening at 6:45. And you might wonder why I'm inviting you for tomorrow's session. Believe me when I tell you, you do not want to miss tomorrow's session. Forget about the Holy Trinity. There is an exclusive Trinity that is going to meet at Turning Point Toastmasters Club tomorrow. The stellar trio who have set themselves a benchmark. They have set a benchmark for themselves and they are still outdoing themselves. We have Saurendra taking up as the table topics master. We all know the kind of work he has done in past. We all know the kind of work he's doing now. And we all know that is the whole reason why we do not want to miss when Saurendra Bhaumik is the table topics master, because he is going to come up with something amazing. And then we have our very own Rupinder Singh, who is going to wear the hat of T-Mod. I think everybody over here will concur with me when I say that everybody falls in love with Rupinder when he speaks. And that is exactly what you are going to see in tomorrow's session. And tomorrow we won't be listening to Rupinder for like 7 minutes. He will be having a lot of time on his hand, and that is what you should come to witness. And then, of course, we have Anand as our evaluator. Now, it's understandable that you fall in love with Rupinder for his speeches. I have seen people falling in love with Anand for evaluating Rupinder's speeches. Now, nobody wants to evaluate Rupinder's speeches in the first place, because evaluating Rupinder's speeches is like, it's a task. Kaha galti hua hai? Where has he made a mistake? And then putting it in your report, and then you are like, awkward and conscious कि अब बोलो कि नहीं. And the worst part is that you are also scared that maybe I think this is wrong, but what if I say this is wrong and I come to know that, oh, I'm wrong in pointing out that it is wrong because it is not wrong. It is just something that I never knew about. Amidst all this, Anant manages to give an evaluation report for Rupinder, and people fall in love with Anant because he gave evaluation to Rupinder's speeches. Okay, that's really, really surprising. But believe me, if you want to witness that happening, come to tomorrow's meeting at Turning Point Toastmasters Club, because Anant is going to be the evaluator. If nothing, you can definitely take up tips on how to evaluate Rupinder's speeches. And with that, I would like to conclude our today's theme, that is the Holy Trinity. And I would like to invite you for our exclusive Trinity in tomorrow's session. And over to you, our presiding officer, Joyita Bhattacharya. I had a wonderful time with such an amazing audience, and I would love to come back again and again and again. Joyita Bhattacharya, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Gayatri, for amazing topic today. And let's give the vote for today. Yeah, Gayatri, it's amazing. And I want you should come back as a teammate, as a speaker in this club and inspire us for doing good job from their end as well. So now team, I'd like to tell something about the contest that I have shared the dates for the club level, the table topics and the evaluation contest date, and also for the speech contest date. That is in January. But please start working with your mentors so that it will help you to rehearse properly before you present, because this time it is totally new. We are going to present online, and don't think that is very easy, because that moment also, because when you are in front of some people, then you can see easily the expression. But when you are speaking online, it is very difficult to convey your thought to other. So don't take it as a simple task that you are presenting in the online. So start writing your speech and evaluate with your mentor, practice with your mentor, and then ready for the day. So that is one thing that I'd like to say. That, and the second point is, I hope, have you started recording your the speech completion in the pathways? Any one of you started doing that? If you find any kind of issue, so Rupinder,
Yes, I have.
you have started. So have you faced
Yes,
any kind of
Ruchita.
Ruchita? That's
No,
really
no,
nice.
no
Yeah,
problem. It
no
is
problem. It's easy.
waiting approval. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
easy. Yeah.
So can you tell something about this experience and the benefit that you have learned, why you are doing that, so other friends will learn from you?
Okay, so as I started with the pathways level 1, then I learned what they give you as a tips. Like before giving a speech, they give you a kind of knowledge, as in how to prepare for a speech. There is a checklist to go through that you are covering every part or not. So first they take a kind of a small test to understand where you are, what is your current level. Then when you give a speech, after that there is a small test to say what you have learned or where you are after giving the speech. So there is a small 3 to 4 questions test, and then you see what is the feedback you have received. And I think it is very easy to use, as well as you get to know, okay, this is what I have done, and here I have to go. So it gives you a direction in which you need to work.
Yes, thank you so much, Ruchita. So listen, my friends, that it gives you the direction, that the point she mentioned here. So don't forget and don't avoid this task to do. I know you guys are doing amazing job. You are preparing your speeches and presenting in front of us. You are taking the evaluation from the evaluators. So just do the next step. Just record all this stuff in your pathway. So once you will claim for the awards, then it will be easier for you. So now, enough of Gyan for today. Now I'd like to take the feedback from our guest. So I'd like to start with Raj Mehta. DTM Raj Mehta, can you please? Yeah.
Though I joined the meeting late, I think it was the last speech which was going on. And but whatever I attended, I liked it. The way the people have shown the energy and the way they're. Last week also I had attended it, and there I find that there is, of course, some improvement, some better energy, and I would try to attend it as regular as possible. Though I am even at this moment I'm in my office. The only point plus point is that nobody has come as yet. Okay, only one person. So my point is that yes, we are improving, and I think we shall continue to. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So next, I'd like to request Rajesh. Can you please share your feedback?
Yeah, it was a wonderful session. Yes, I know this is the first time. Thank you, Rupinder sir. He invited me yesterday, and yes, I will definitely join all the means every Wednesday. Though I know it is little early for me because I'm doing the mid shift. So, but this is a really wonderful means area means where we can improve our speeches as well as we can try to understand each and everything means each roles and not only this ones even though I'm joining another one Turning Point Toastmasters every Thursday and Sunday, but this is a new platforms where we can learn and we can try to prove that once yes we are good in this field. Thank you Joyita.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Then we have Bhavna. Bhavna, can you please share your feedback?
Sure. This is the second time I'm here, and last week also I attended this meeting. I thoroughly enjoyed. I would also like to thank Nimisha here because she introduced me to this stellar club. The first time when she told me the timings of the club, I was extremely skeptical that I'll not be able to join. So, but last week I just joined that just to get a hang of it. But I liked it so much that I'm back again here. And I would love to attend more of the meetings because there's so much to learn from each of the speakers. Though I joined a meeting a bit late, but I liked all the speeches and everything about all the speakers.
Thank you. Thank you for a nice feedback, Bhavna. Then I'd like to take feedback from Haritika.
Such a wonderful start of the day. Thank you, Rupinder sir, for calling me to this meeting and giving me the task of timer. I would thank also Gayatri ma'am for helping me to do this task. Thank you. Over to you, ma'am.
Don't call me ma'am, please. Yeah. Yeah. So now we have Nimisha. Hey, Nimisha, can you please give us your wonderful feedback?
Thank you so much, Joyita. For first of all, making my feedback wonderful. As I said earlier once, that this club meetings are going great and great. I mean, amazing, appropriate. I will say so. The aura is always nice. The only thing is that the nitty-gritty things we are improving so much, and I mean, I'm not sure whether for any other club I will wake up at this time of the morning and join. I just come running towards this meeting. I will say this: the kid when you are my uh, candy. I will say that I will always run for. This club is my candy, which I will always run for. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nimisha. Now, Gayatri, how can I forget you? Gayatri, please share your feedback.
Thank you so much, Joyita. Joyita, Blue Quest Toastmasters Club has been a learning pad for me, and it really has been because I have performed various roles on this platform, and for the first time. And it is not easy to get that kind of an opportunity unless you have a team that is so supportive, so accommodative, and an environment that is so conducive. And everybody at BlueQuest have managed to maintain that positive energy in the club. And it is that positive energy that keeps on attracting so many guests to the meetings of this club. And I look forward to attend many more meetings. Maybe we
Yeah,
should, do something special for the 600th meeting.
that's amazing. Thank you, Gayatri. Now we have Urfia. Hey, Urfia.
Hello. I would just like to say there is always something new that I take away with me every time I attend Blue Quest. And after attending Blue Quest several times, I've made it a point to at least do it twice a week when I attend other clubs meetings, and it has been a good experience. So would like to encourage you all to do that as well. You are welcome to join Embark Club meetings that is on Thursday 2 to 3 p.m. Would love to see you all there as well. Thank you.
Thank you. So I hope I covered everyone. I did not miss anyone. Rupinder, just help me.
And we are ready with our results.
Okay, that's nice. So over to you, Rupinder, for now.
Okay, I'm going to share the screen. Everybody, okay, first I have to. Right. Are you able to see a screen with a lot of URLs, everyone?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so let's go with our first ever. So let's see who our best auxiliary role player was. And what is depressing is the regularity with which she goes on winning the whatever she takes part in. So many congratulations, Urfia Abdul. Urfia, you want to say something? You would want to thank your mom, your dad, your dog, your cat, your parrot, your parrot.
I would like to. Just kidding.
Thank you so much. The best table topic speaker. Last week he missed out on table topics. Today he came just in time for table topics. And guess what? He walks away with the best table topic speaker. Many congratulations, Raj Mehta. Would you like to say something?
I would just say thank you.
And if you noticed, I called you Raj Mehta because Shaurendra Bhaumik and I decided that from today onwards, sir is going to be a filler word, and we are going to request the R counter to count the number of times sir was said.
Thank you.
Yeah, then only we can stop ourselves.
Yes. Okay, let's move on to the best role player. So when I saw the polls for the best role player come in, it was when you're sitting in an aeroplane and the plane is taxiing out to the runway, and then when it gets ready for takeoff, you get pushed back into your seat because of the speed at which it races ahead. That is exactly what happened today, because our Toastmaster of the day, Gayatri, ran away with it. Now,
Thank you so much.
You're most welcome, Gayatri. Well deserved. Our best evaluator. Now, again, the same thing happened. Shaurendra sir ran away with it, but however, it was a false start. Shaurendra sir got disqualified on time. And Shaurendra sir, I am calling this out because that was a wonderful evaluation. If you had finished before 3 minutes, 30 seconds, you would have ran away with it. But that did not happen. So our best evaluator today is the one who was qualified, Kapil Kakkar. Kapil, many congratulations. You got something to say for yourself?
Thank you to Sharendra sir for disqualifying himself.
Yeah, he's a very giving person that way. He loves to disqualify himself so that you get the award. Very well done, Shaurendra. Very well done, Kapil. And that is why I always encourage people to participate in contests. Do not get swayed by the fact that, hey, a Shaurendra is giving a speech or a Joyita is giving a speech. Who knows, they will get disqualified on time. So always participate. 99% of success is just showing up. Trust me on that. Last but not least, the best speaker, and I promise you there has been no bias here. I know that I was the one handling the polls. I am ready to share the poll results with you, but the best the best speaker. What can I say? Yeah. I am humbled. I'm that. And I
So
know that
you would like to thank your dad, your
my mom, my dad, my
parents,
dog, my
your
cat, my carrot, my parrot, my this, my that. Yeah, and that was a part of my speech at one point. Honestly, I recorded this meeting. I'm going to tell my wife that Gayatri said that I make people fall in love with me. I will record that for posterity.
For your speech. Just remember this thing.
I'm
For
not
your
recording
speech.
that.
Yeah.
I'm not recording that. Okay, great. Thank you, everyone. And that is it from my side. Back to you, Joyita. Please take. Oh, one before I go. This is the automated script we created, and I hit this button, send certificate by email, and you should be receiving your certificate in your email just about now. Thank you very much. Back to you, Joyita.
Thank you so much, Rupinder. So now we can take the roles for next meeting. So I will request Kapil to take all this in nomination.
Okay, I had a word with Urfia. Urfia would want to be the Toastmaster of the day next week.
Wonderful.
So we have the T-Mod fixed. Anyone else who wants to be a general evaluator?
I want to take the role for TTM next time.
Kapil, note it down, please.
So which role we have finalized so far? My net was not bad, was very bad.
Urfia is going for T-Mod, and Joyita is going for TTM.
Any speech slot available? I would like to speak.
Who wants to speak?
Vikas.
Vikas, your wife is around and you want to speak. Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead.
No, she has left for office.
Oh,
that
that's
is why you're
right.
speaking.
If possible, I would also like to take the speaker slot. If possible.
You've been asking for it for a long time, Nimisha. So why not? So we have.
Gayatri, why don't you take the GE role?
I'm not yet qualified for the evaluator's role. I need to
There
deliver
is no
one more.
qualification
No,
for
what is the
evaluator's role.
qualification? No,
There is
nothing.
no
You
qualification.
can do it. Yes.
Yeah.
Try a hand at that.
Okay, I'll take
I'll
up
do
G.
a. Sir, I can do evaluation. Sorry, filler word used.
I would
Then please
request you
evaluate
to.
me.
I would request you to take a speech slot, Sharendra.
Not next week. Next week I'm cluttered with a lot of training programs. So I
Then
won't be able
take a tag role. Then take one of the tag
Okay.
roles. You've done evaluation today, so.
So I'll do it. Whatever.
How about how about grammarian?
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, great. So we have Shaurendra Bhaumik as grammarian. Payal, counter या timer में से एक?
I'm not sure about attending the meeting next week. So I'm not
Okay.
taking any roles, but if possible, I'll attend. So if I take a role, then I might back out, and that's not good.
Okay.
So we need Sa for next week then.
I'll take on Sadar. That's not a problem.
So I would like to take a leave. Thank you so much. I have office running in parallel. Thank you so much. And I believe
Thank you
that
for
this,
joining.
it is completely my pleasure, sir. Surendra sir. It is completely my pleasure.
Again, two filler words.
Okay,
Added
fine.
to her.
Okay, but this is over now. This is over. I mean, the main meeting is over now.
Yeah, we charge 10 rupees for every filler word.
Okay, I'll
Next
PTM
is-
you.
Yeah, exactly. We are going to add that.
We could hold a competition who gets richer by listening to words, sir.
Although it's like I only gave this recommendation, but I'm paying for it, I guess. Anyways. so much. Okay, fine. I'll try to make sure that I don't say it.
Sir.
No, I don't want to
Ritika,
give 10
can you
rupees.
take on the role of our counter to next week?
Who?
Ritika.
Ritika, I'm asking. Yeah, can you take on the our counter?
Yes.
Okay.
Just now you did something on which I had a speech long time back, and that is, yes, in India is this, and no is this. You just did that.
No, sir. No.
Is that a
Yes
no
or
or a
no?
yes?
Yes, she has a yes.
Okay, I should stop the recording now, right?
Yeah, yes.